Hey everyone, it's Willis with White Rabbit Comics. This is our first video. We used to do a lot of these with another shop we were associated to, but we're going to be doing more and more. I know it doesn't look like the shop in the background, but first video, we're going to get these rolling, try to get some interest in some of our smaller publishers, indie comics. So, the book that I wanted to talk to you tonight about is actually a newer book, newish book. It's been out for a little bit of time, but the important part is it's not in the U.S. This is our offering, our first offering really. It's a book called Bandit Cat Crew. Now, this is an all age book, so which is important because there's a lot of parents out there really looking for what can I give my kids to read. Because there's so many books. Some of them have a little bit more mature content. Some of them, it's just really, really questionable. Now, I can guarantee you that Bandit Cat Crew is an all age book. The kids will actually really, really like this book. And for me, the important part is they can go to any comic book store, but the thing is, they're not going to find this book anywhere. Nowhere in the U.S. Actually, the White Rabbit is the first in the U.S. to be carrying this book. This book is from a publisher, Meraki Comics, which is over in the U.K. Now, the reason why it's not in the U.S., while it's a really, really good read, I just went through all four of the issues just now. The reason why it's not in the U.S. is because the shipping cost between the U.K. and the U.S. is just so horrible right now that some of these small independent publishers just can't get their books over here. So that's what the White Rabbit has started doing. We started working with some global publishers, and you're going to be seeing a lot more from us in these offerings. So let me tell you a little bit about uh, Bandit Cat Crew. This is the first issue. I do have all four of the first issues. I got here's issue number 2. 3 is here, and issue number 4. Now, I like the book. It is an all age book, so anybody can really enjoy this. I wouldn't say it's for early readers. There is some piece of it that I would say you have to have the ability to read and read in sequence, and that's the important part that I think comics really do is they teach kids how to read in sequence. So once they're a little bit more used to reading, I would say this book is more appropriate for that age. So I'd say probably starting about 6, 7 ish, depending on the reading level. I know kids are all at different levels. The content is age appropriate. There is some fighting, but there's not a whole lot of violence. I know it's kind of weird to say there's fighting but not violence. It's not that overt violence that you get in some of the comics nowadays. I would say that this is a good cross between Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, if your kids like that. Obviously, the cat version, not the turtle version. And it's also got a good anime feel to it. So if you have anime lovers in your family, this might be a good blend, something to beyond the normal anime. It crosses a little bit more into that comic book feel than the anime. So this is a good back and forth, and I think you'll really like it. The first 3 issues are the introduction of the Bandit Cat Crew. The idea is that there was a pyramid in, I'm assuming, Egypt, although it could have been Latin America. There was a pyramid. Explorers went into it. They found these creatures, the cat crew, that had been frozen for years and years and years, and they were released. But so was an evil entity that was also released at the same time. Now, we don't get back to that character after the first issue, but that's, I think, what drives you to keep reading this story. It's not just self contained issues. The first 3 issues go well together. The fourth issue is a breakout for one of the characters, very specific, and it's going to give you a little bit more of, I would say, almost like a Ronin type feel to it. Something a little bit more of mythology. I would put to a little bit more, maybe a little bit more Merlin if you want to go that way as well. So, really good read. You can only get them in the U.S. from White Rabbit. Although, if you're a retailer that would also like to carry them, let us know and we'll give you the retail price as well, or the retail price, so that you can make some money on these as well. The books are only $3.99 USD, so I know they're a little bit more over in the UK, but we're offering them $3.99. You can find them on our shop page in the Meraki Comics section. There is another Meraki book out there, but it's Victor Vamps. That book is not all ages. I would say it's a little bit more mature. I would say make sure your kids are teenagers. So if you're interested in this book, you want to read some more, if you got cat lovers, if you got Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lovers, and you're just a little bit upset that they're getting a little bit more mature on the TMNT on that, and you can't really do that with the IDW, and looking for that original great feel of what Turtles was, and you're looking for that in the cat version. I think Bandit Cat Crew is a great book for your kids and your early readers, and to really give them a try. I think Meraki Comics is putting out some great stuff right now between Bandit Cat Crew and Victor Vamps. And my talk with them is that they're going to continue to expand, and they're bringing in more writers and more artists. And I think this will be a publisher to follow in the near future. So, with that, I'll let you get back to your day. And I hope you enjoyed our first video for the White Rabbit comics.